Welcome back to Pachter Factor on SIFTD.net. Hope you're a Patreon patron, and we appreciate your patronage. You're getting this real time. If you are not a Patreon patron, or even if you are, and you have an Amazon Prime account, please link it to your Twitch Prime account. The instructions are below. Today's question from YouTube. How many Half-Life Alyx-type games is it going to take before VR really takes off? 100? I don't know. It's like, I really like Half-Life, and I actually have VR. But would you go buy a $300 or $400 VR setup to play one game? That's the question. And the answer for most people is no. So how many games does it take before you can justify buying a console? Well, for most people, that's 3, probably. If there's 3 games that you want to play, you'd buy a console. Because you would assume if there's 3 games you want to play, then the next 5 years there will be 5 more games you want to play. So that would justify owning the console, in this case, owning VR. The problem is that you and I don't necessarily like the same games. So think about it like Netflix. How many shows does Netflix need for you to pay a subscription? A lot. Because you might like watching Y-O-U, which is a girly show about some stalker, murderer guy who kills girlfriends. And I think that is just the dumbest thing I've ever seen before. And, you know, somebody else might like The Stranger, which I actually thought was okay if you haven't seen it. Somebody else might like Ozark. Somebody else might like Stranger Things. But the same person doesn't like them all. I personally hate Stranger Things. Just dopey show. Love Ozark. Right, I'm watching Tiger King now. Good show. So the problem is everything doesn't appeal to everybody. So in order to get everybody satisfied, you need some anime, you need some documentary, you need some drama, you need some comedy, you need some women-focused shows, some kid-focused shows. And if everybody finds 5 things they want to watch, it works. That's how VR is going to work. So in order to give everybody, 3 to 5 things that they're interested in, you need about 50 or 100. And we're just not going to be there for a while. So I hope that answers your question. But Half-Life Alyx is the hardest core of hardcore games. And as it happens, current HTC Vive and Oculus owners and PlayStation VR owners are the hardest of hardcore players. So this will work for those kind of people, but it's not going to work. It's not going to be enough to get the masses to buy VR. So I don't think you need one game does it. I think at least 10 and probably 50 before you start to actually get traction.
Thank you, fellow babies, for watching the Pachter Factor. But if you're watching on YouTube, what the hell is wrong with you? You can either be a SIFTD patron on Patreon for $2 a month, or you can link your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch Prime account, which is really easy. And let's be real, if you have YouTube, you have an Amazon Prime account. So follow the instructions below and link it. Either way, we're gonna get $2. One's gonna cost you, one's gonna cost Twitch. Either way, you get the content real time when it's released daily.